Good morning everyone, I hope you're all well today. Puff, the weekend is gone just like that. I hope you all had a good weekend. I had intended to do some reading over the weekend. This house, or this flat, is like a library, and ever since I started writing, I just have it's not that I've not got the inclination to read. I would love to read, but I just can't seem to sit down and read a book. And I feel really bad because I've got 3 books on my Kindle which I really need to read and review for other people that are friends on WordPress. And this is how it works on WordPress. It doesn't necessarily have to work like that, but it's nice when it goes round in a circle. Basically it goes round in a circle, and if somebody reviews one of your books, it's nice to pay it back, I believe. And I had promised these people that I was going to do that while I was on holiday, and I never even opened the Kindle up, so I don't know if I'll get a chance to do that today. I'm not sure. That's been my weekend. Nothing highly exciting, no sitting on aeroplanes and travelling and stuff like that. That only comes around once a year. The short went down really well, didn't it? There was me saying that I wasn't going to do, or I hadn't done one in a while, and I thought, and I swithered yesterday. I thought, will I or won't I? But I knew that what I had written was quite powerful, and as a lot of my writing is quite powerful, and I wanted it, to pack a punch, and obviously it's resonated, because I got the views were nearly 500, and then when I went back they dropped below 400. Don't know how that works. And if you shared it and you are the person that prompted all the views, thanks so much. I'm very grateful. Really, I was blown away when I was watching the views just go up and up and up. It was amazing. So I am going to keep this video again. I'm just going to keep it really short today. It's I'm filming it on Sunday, so it's 10:30. I haven't even had tea yet, but I am dressed, which is a good start. I called this, I'm reading it off my phone because I posted it on another platform already, and this poem is called Sharp Nails. And basically I would say the backstory, or the reasoning, or the words, what you can take from the sharp nails is basically, sometimes we overthink. We have a tendency, or some of us have a built-in tendency to overthink, overanalyze, and get completely bogged down in our own head with our own thoughts. And that is not a good place to be, because as we know, the mind is a powerful tool. It's like a dog on a leash. Your mind is like a dog on a leash, and if you don't rein it in and you don't train it properly, it will create holy hell, and it will feed you BS, and it will tell you things that are not true, because you are creating the thoughts yourself, because you are too far in your own head. I like to be busy. That's why for me, my writing has done me so much good, because sometimes I can go in that direction and I can overthink, overanalyze. Of course, now I use every waking thought, or most of them, to write. So this poem is called Sharp Nails, and it's basically when you get a jolt, you need sometimes a wake-up call. You need sometimes a wake-up call. You need to get out of your own head. You need to realise that you've overthought the situation and it's not as bad as it seems. You've dramatised it. There's so many different things that you can take from Sharp Nails. So I wrote this during the week. I am glad to say that my writing is still going really, really, really well. Apart from yesterday, I didn't. I think I wrote one, maybe two. But last week I was writing 3, 4. So yeah, I love it when that happens, because the muse, as I say, can be a contrary little madam, and sometimes if she goes on holiday, I'm like, I'm ready to take the neck, not quite, but you know what I mean. It's just horrendous. I find it so frustrating, and I end up surrounded with balled up notepaper because I am that frustrated with her. But I go where she takes me. She holds a pen, and if she pops a thought into my head, then I go with it, good, bad or indifferent. She leads and I follow. She's not a dog on a leash. She is my inspiration. She is my power. And yeah, but not when she goes on holiday. So I'm going to read this poem very quickly off my phone and hope that my phone does not make a noise while I'm reading it. And it's called Sharp Nails. Sharp nails scratched not for pleasure or to inflict pain. Sharp nails scratch the windows to your soul. I'm sorry, it did make a noise. I'll start again. Sharp nails scratch not for pleasure or to inflict pain. Sharp nails scratch the window to your soul, tracing the cracks of your shiny facade, the mask that says, I'm okay. Sharp nails scratch the mind to provide clarity when thoughts are in disarray. Sharp nails pierce the skin, jolting you awake. How else can you navigate life when you are walking its streets in a trance? Half asleep, oblivious to what is in front of your eyes, pretending not to notice, acting as if you don't care. Sharp needles point in directions when vision becomes skewed. I am not afraid of sharp needles. Sharp nails are you. I apologise for the faux pas in the video and having to start the poem again. I also apologise for this extremely croaky voice I have this morning. As always, thanks for being here. Thanks for your likes, your shares, your comments. They are all very much appreciated. And I will see you on Friday. Have a good week. Be kind to yourselves. Be gentle with yourselves. But also don't forget to be kind to others too. Bye for now.